Hi, it's Christine. Got another journal flip through for you. This journal it's not a ballet journal, even though it has a ballet dress on the front. I just really loved the sparkle of it, and the green goes with the purple so well. I had a random piece of purple tulle, so I put that on a tag. I just think it's so cute with the book corners. It's got two signatures. And it's got a sari silk closure that's attached to the inside. So let's get on with it. Some pretty printable papers that I had. Ledger paper for journaling, some graph paper. This is a little envelope that I made out of napkin that I decoupaged, ironed onto some freezer paper, made a pocket that you could put little doodads in. I left it empty because the journal was getting kind of full, so I decided to go ahead and leave that empty, and you can put whatever you find that would go good in there. Here's some avocado dyed paper. I liked the pattern that was just on it from the dyeing, so I didn't really add anything to this page. And here's a little mini folio. It's attached to this page. It's pretty thick and sturdy, and this tie is also attached, so it doesn't come off. But there's a bunch of pockets in here. I've just stuck a few things in. You'll probably want to put some of your own ephemera or maybe pictures or notes or anything inside. But here's a couple of journal cards in this pocket. And I didn't fill these pockets up too much because you don't want it too bulky, but you can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. Let's see, this is a journal card I made. I know right from wrong. Wrong is the fun one. You can journal on the back. You can even journal on here or put a picture there. And let's see, here's another pocket with, is this all that's in here? Yeah, this is just a little scrap piece from something else that I was making. I thought that was cool. What happened here is I actually spilled a little bit of water on the paper, and the ink that I was using at the time, the printer, this is kind of old. The ink ran, and anyway, it made that color, and I just thought it was cool, and I didn't want to get rid of it, so I just sewed it up into a little piece of ephemera and slid it in this pocket. Got another pocket here. Oh, and I should also say that this journal is eclectic, in case you haven't figured that out by now. Nothing's really matching here, and that's the theme throughout, is that nothing matches. So this is a journal card that I made, and it's got vellum on it, and I did some stamping over the vellum. There, you can see, because it actually will lift up a little bit. And it turned out, but it didn't turn out. But it did turn out, but it didn't. And then I didn't have a journal that it would go with, but I just thought it was Funkalicious. And then I'm like, well, here we go. This is also Funkalicious. So that's where that came from. And then, even though this isn't a ballet journal, what do we have here? Grab this. Tutus. I don't know what to tell you. It matches the colors, so that's what I've done there. So then when you're finished playing with those pockets, filling them up, whatever, you just tie your little closure here, your little bow, or however you want to do it. You know, I have found that in my videos, my fingers just stop working. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, so onward. This is a magazine page that, a book about butterflies. So I guess it wasn't a magazine, it's a book, but the pages remind me of magazine pages. It's a journaling card made on an index card. And, it's just clipped on there. So you can move it around wherever you want. It's on some avocado dyed paper. And this is just a postcard. It's pretty sturdy. You could literally put it in the mail if you wanted to. Just a little wraparound pocket, a piece of, was off a coloring book, cover of a coloring book, an adult coloring book. So I just fusty cut it out and used it for a pocket. Here's a little specimen card with some dried flowers, some pansies, and there. I just liked it because it had the purple on it. And another, I don't even know. Anyway, that's coffee dyed paper on the back. Another ballet dress. And this was supposed to be in this pocket. And I had pulled it out. And it's just a tag. And it just goes in this pocket. This paper is from a magazine, for real. 1923, I think, was the year. It's called the American Magazine. I just thought it was cool. So I made a pocket out of it. And here's the center of the signature. There's two signatures. I used embroidery thread to sew the signatures in. This is some tea-dyed paper. And some writing paper. A little identification card thing that I made. And it's got some, I don't know, it's like it's a passport on the back, and on the front it's an identification card. It could be a mug shot. I mean, it's just a random. And then over here I've got some tickets. Maybe that was tickets for where they were going. I just thought they were pretty cool, and I made a bunch of them, so popped that one in here. More avocado dye paper. This is the other half of the butterfly page. See, there's the butterflies, and it tells you about, let's see, what is this? Purple hair streak. Was that type of butterfly. And here's some ledger paper, some more avocado dyed paper, graph paper, and ledger paper. It's printable. It's not true ledger paper, but it's really great for journaling on. And then the eggs, this is the other half of this page with the birds. I just absolutely love it. And here we've got a piece of scrapbook paper. This is the beginning of the second signature. And you can see that I put the fabric on the inside of the spine. Got a postcard, and it's just clipped in, so you could use it, mail it if you wanted to. On some avocado dyed paper. And then this is also, no, this is just book pages. And here's the tag with the tool on it. And then one of these crazy hearts that I made. Find your happiness. You could journal on the back of it if you want. It's grungy and collagey and funky. I thought it would go perfect in this journal. And then here's a couple more little tags. So that one just went flying. So yeah, this is the flying tag. Anyway, these two tags are napkin that I decoupaged on some, I don't know, probably a cereal box more than likely. And it's got some packing paper glued onto the back. And what's this one got on the back? This is actually just a pre-made tag that I got from a craft store. They had them on sale, like a pack of 100 of them for like $1 or something. So I got them. They were white, and anyway, I found out that I could decoupage the different napkins on them, and they turned out really good. Well, this pocket up here you can see the heart moving when I'm putting this in there. It doesn't have a bottom. The bottom of this top pocket is all the way down here. This will hold it. It won't go all the way down. I do that in case you want to put something longer, because you see how long this is, but you see how short that is? It's just behind there. It keeps on going. And then this stops, but whenever you move this, sometimes this moves. Anyway, moving on. I am so crooked here. Got some notebook paper that I coffee dyed, and when I did that, the ink on this particular paper was not very good, and it sort of faded. But it's also cool. This is, you might think it's a pocket, and I could have made it a pocket, but I didn't. I left it so you could journal on the entire thing. And then if you didn't want to see all that all the time, you could close it up, and it's this nice little dress forms and roses. I really like that paper. And it's on some coffee dyed paper. And here's a little bag that I bought, and then I did the stamping on it. I really like that stamp, and I did the blue. It looks kind of French. And this is a picture inside of a tea bag, and it's just clipped with a rusty paper clip on this little card that says "Be Brave," and it's got some feathers stamped on the back, and you can journal on it. And here is another page out of the butterfly book. But it just has like pencil drawings on it. And what I did is I printed this flower picture on top of it. I put it through the printer, and it turned out gorgeous. So that's what that is. As you can see, there's some more of the pencil drawing and a little bit of the story, some graph paper out of a French book that my son bought me, more avocado dyed. This is a little envelope. There's nothing in it. You can just unclip it and put whatever you like in it. This is a page out of the adult coloring book. It's not colored, so if you wanted to color it, you can. Here's some more avocado dyed paper. Some more of the other side of the brown graph paper. Butterfly. And here's the other part of the printed flowers. Here's the other half of that bag. What's in here? Just some little journaling cards, some cut aparts. This one you would actually journal on the front. And they were in the same pack as this scrapbook paper. So I just went ahead and cut those apart and popped them in this little bag. I just think that turned out so nice. Tea dyed paper, an altered guest check that I made. Yes, it has an eyeball on it. It's kind of funky, but it goes great with this journal. But the colors, and I made this a year ago. And thank you very much. This is on some the rest of that notebook paper that just notebook filler paper that just decided the ink that they used on it was not that great. Avocado dyed paper. This is just a little bull clip. Got a little tag and a journal card that I made out of book pages and put some gesso and a little bit of acrylic paint on. And then this is coffee dyed on the back with some stitching around it. And they're just clipped on here with this little clip. I like clipping things, that way you can move it wherever you want. If you want to switch it out with something that you've made or that you want to keep to make it personal, I use a lot of clips. And again, that's on some avocado dyed paper, and this is the other side of the scrapbook paper, and that, my friend, is the end. So let's close this back up with the closure. I really like this, and this sari silk. I'm still getting the silk strands off of it, But eventually that will stop, and hopefully I'll get them all off before I send this out to its new home. If not, but you can see that it goes all the way under here, all the way through to, let's see, where's the middle? You can see it, a little bit of it in there. And then comes out this side. So this is going nowhere. Yes, you could take this out, but if you do, you'll have to take the whole journal apart. It's just not coming out. So there you go. If you decide it's too long, you can trim it, but I left it a little long in case you want to put even more stuff in this journal, which I'm sure you will, and it will get wider and wider, so you need a little extra. Okay, well, there you go. That's the, I don't know, I guess the purple and green journal, maybe the Funkalicious journal. I'm not sure what to call it, but it's definitely not a ballet journal. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. And if you'd like to see some more, since I've taken some time off, I've been making a lot of journals. So there's going to be a lot of flip throughs coming up. So go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment if there's something you want to see, maybe a particular journal you think that I could work on, or maybe do a tutorial, craft along with me, anything like that. Just leave me a comment and I'll be sure to respond. Thanks for watching. Bye.